We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are doing these beautiful past life readings with Stephanie and Michelle. My name is Michelle Rogers, and the beautiful, lovely.
Stephanie Getz.
It is going to be fantastic tonight. We are so excited to see what and who you were in your past lives. Please know that some things that come through, you need to be prepared. Okay.
Mhm.
I want to get that out there first and foremost. Some things, when I've done past life readings before, they're not pretty.
Yep.
Okay.
How many
And
times was I murdered?
right. So, guys, so you need to make sure if there are any small children, they don't need to be in the room to watch this because, this is some stuff that comes through to, karmic stuff that
Yep.
helps us heal. It'll help you figure out why, just like me, I had a huge, huge fear of fire. I would obsessively check and unplug stuff before I would leave out of the house over and over and over again in fear of fire. I've never been in a house fire. And
Hmm.
then Spirit showed me in one of my past lives, I was burned at the stake. I was accused of being a witch and I
Right.
was helping people because I had abilities. Okay. But that's not something that we want little children to hear.
Right.
Okay. So let's keep that in mind. But it's really going to help you figure out why you're interested in certain things in this lifetime, because you may have lived in that time period.
Right.
And it'll also help you to be able to realize things that you hadn't healed from other lifetimes, like the way you may have passed. Okay. And you brought that into this lifetime. And then now you have a chance, once you understand what happened, you can release it.
Yep. Yep. And I will tell you that my first ever, I had not been hypnotized. I had not done past life regression, and I wanted to. In the very first discussion I had with Michelle, she says, "Oh, I can do past life readings," and I was like, "Okay, awesome." So she did one for me, and she hit it so much. And then since then, I had done a past life regression. I had never been hypnotized before, and I got some of the same stuff. And so I was thinking, oh my gosh, well, am I just thinking this in my head because Michelle told me this? Well, hopefully I got the same stuff, right? If Michelle was telling me the truth, then I should have been getting the same stuff. So, yeah. But I will tell you that Michelle does amazing, full blown past life readings. And I highly recommend you get one from her. And then if you do get a reading, a full blown reading from me, my normal readings are past, present, future. Every deck of cards that I have, past, present, future, and it gives you a very good theme of what your past was like, what your present is, and what your future to think about for your future.
And
So,
just to know, Stephanie has also given me readings before too, and they are phenomenal.
mm, mm,
Okay, so
thank but
awesome.
and it was also really cool because Michelle and I are her spirit guides come to me in my dreams and mine probably come to her, and so she'll say, "Oh my gosh, I just had this vision," and she'll tell me, and I'm like, "I just had the same vision," and so I went to her and said, "Hey, I think we should do past life readings," and she was like, I just got that same thing," so
Yeah, yeah. Because look, I had just, I'm going to show you. I had just gotten these cards in because I was feeling like I was having going to have to do past life readings. Just got the cards in, which I'm not going to use the cards here in this. But the fact is, I was feeling pulled to do readings, and I had told no one, no one. And then she said it, and I was like, okay,
and
I'm just
that's
gonna
funny
do
because I have that same deck, but I'm not using them tonight. I am going
it.
to use Angels and Ancestors, though, guys. It's one of my first decks. But I do want to say hello to everybody. If I do not call your name, please put another comment because I may have missed it. But thank you, Laura, for the generous, generous donations. If
Yeah,
you're new to us, please know that we do not expect donations, but we do accept donations. And if you do donate, you get put to the top of the list. We do accept people up to 30 people tonight or until 9:30. And if you do donate, however big or small, you get put to the top of the list in order that you donate. So I'm going to call your names off. Thank you, Laura. Thank you so much. In the past week, I've been thinking of getting, they do not exist, Chaley.
Right?
Okay, so I have Laura, Gail, Jennifer B, Tamara, Pooja, Deidre. Where the hell have you been? I was just wondering where you were. Kelsey, Pamela, Chaley. Who is LMNOP? Do you want to give us your first name? It always helps us to have a first name. If you don't like to give your first name, that's fine too. Just tell us that as well. Shelly, Nicole, Karen, Whispers from the Dark. Hello, hello. I'm not sure if you've been on here before, but if you would like to give us your first name, that would be helpful too. Deidre, I had to go back and just make sure that's who you were. Thank you, Gail. Okay, where? Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Okay, I like to hear whispers from the dark. I am a paranormal investigator, that is. All right, I think I have everybody. So the way we do this for our new folks is I pull cards, I read those cards intuitively, and then Michelle scries, and she gets visions for the same person. So that's how we do it for each time. So for each person, you get a reading from both of us. All right. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to pull 1 card, 2 cards. I'm not sure what's going to come through, but I am using, again, angels and ancestors. Okay, let's see. All right, so Laura is first. Let's see what we have for Laura tonight. See what we have for Laura. See what we have from Laura's past. Laura has gotten me some really cool new decks of cards too, and I'm excited to use them. Oh, wow. Crystals are falling. Oh, by the way, before I start shuffling these, did you all see my new Dragon's Blood crystal?
Oh, how gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful.
I've never seen, it's my first sphere ever. I don't really care for spheres. Okay, Spirit, let's see what we have to tell Laura tonight. What do we have to tell Laura, please? What do we have to tell Laura about her past life, please? What do we have to tell Laura about her past life? One more, please, Spirit, for Laura and her past life. Thank you. Okay, Laura. Wow. Okay, Laura, the first card I got for you is the Fox, the Spirit Fox. And this is trust your talents in changing times. The next one I got is Traveler, move in a new direction, move in a new direction. And then the third one I got is Snake, shed your old skin, shed your old skin. Wow. Okay, Spirit's talking. Spirit is talking. So, Laura, I'm seeing you as a man. I'm seeing you as a man in a past life. And you were very sly. You were very sly. Spirit just said you were a salesman. You traveled a lot. Traveled a lot. You weren't a very nice person. But what I'm also getting from Spirit is to trust your talents now. Trust that you have let go of that man you were in your past. Letting go of moving into a new direction. Definitely never being that person again. Moving in a new direction, not conning people, and shedding that old skin. Shedding that old skin. So if you, I'm just getting that you have definitely worked, whether you know it or not, to cut the cord of being this kind of slimy con man salesperson in the past that traveled around and scammed people. I'm getting this from way back. Like this is way back. And you are shedding that skin and growing into, the woman that you are now, but you need to trust in your new capabilities. And that's what I have for Laura.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, explaining Laura's past life, eras that she has been in, that she has brought karmic energies into this lifetime that need healing. Please, Spirit, thank you. Here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, is this Laura? I see. Laura, I see you surrounded. Okay. Oh, wow. You were not a nice person. I see several people behind you. It was like you were a leader. You are a male here. You have a very thick white beard and white mustache. You are wearing this hat. Now, I'm not really good with the era of this hat, but I can tell you this is at least 300 years ago or further back. Okay. You were holding a gun up in the air, but these people that are behind you, it's almost like you were the leader of a pack. Okay. You were some kind of leader here. All men that I'm seeing. You were married. There's this feminine here that you were married to. This feminine is very sad. She's a heavy set lady. She's looking down. There's several children. It's like there's lots of children. Okay, and it's like stair step, but she's looking down at them like there's something wrong. Okay, Spirit, give me more, please. So what from this situation has Laura brought into this lifetime? I see. Okay, you didn't trust anyone. You were a very paranoid person. Okay, you did not trust anyone. And the reason you were paranoid is because what I'm seeing here, I'm actually seeing that there's a man and a woman. I'm not sure who they were, but they appeared to be very close to you and your wife at that time. Okay, and it's like the gun, although it's in the air, it's kind of like he's got it kind of like this, almost to where he can put it down towards this man and woman. Okay. So this man and woman, I feel like they are married. They had done something that betrayed trust. Okay, and it harmed your wife and children. So therefore, it's almost like you formed this posse to go hunt them down and kill them. That's who those people were that were behind you. Okay. So it was almost like total revenge and very brutal revenge. Okay. So, how can this affect you in this lifetime? So, definitely trust issues. Okay. It could very well, if you think like all the way back as far as you can, when you were old enough to understand what trust was. Okay. Either you could have been overly trusting or way under trusting. Okay. But either way, there's definitely some kind of trust here, trust issues, and spirit saying that's something that needs to be released, but also this revengeful type energy that came in with you. Okay. It had to have been something really, really horrible that this couple did. Okay. And I feel like it did affect the children. So I really feel like, Laura, this could have affected your finances in this lifetime or something to do with finances when you were younger. Okay. Because, and it could have been something in your childhood too, because where it affected the children. Okay. But now it's like it's time to release this. So if you can think back to childhood, were there times where there were financial issues? Okay. Were there times of lack of trust? Did you see that within your parents as well? Okay. Because it's karmic. So it doesn't mean it just has to happen to you. Your family that you chose to come into this lifetime as well, your immediate family. That's what I have.
Oh, would love to hear what you have to say about that,
Yeah.
Laura. That's interesting. It's really interesting. All right. I want to say hello to Jack Mack and Fluffy. Hello, hello. I have you down. Yes, Gail, I have you down. You're actually next. You are actually next. Um, okay, so Gail, I got the shaman, trust in higher forces. The shaman, trust in higher forces. I have the warrior, be fearless and stand strong. And I have the peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. So, what I'm getting from this, Gail, is I'm getting a lot of Kay Murray. Hi, Kay Murray. Sorry, I want to write this down before I lose it. If you'd like a reading, if you want to give us your first name, that would be great. Hi, Christina. All right. So, what I'm getting is that you were very strong woman, but you were a right fighter. I think you were always falling on the sword for everything that you believed in, right? You were always at war. You were always very strong. You always had you were just a right fighter. And what I'm getting from this is you made a lot of enemies, but you also were doing this for your family. So, on one hand, it was all about, I'm right and I'm not gonna, I'm falling on the sword for this because I believe it and I'm right. Okay. And then on the other hand, you were maybe doing it a little too much, if that makes sense. So, the shaman wants you to trust that you don't always have to fall on the sword. Wants you in this lifetime to, trust that you don't have to always be the right fighter, that you don't have to fight to the bitter end. And so the warrior, yes, stay fearless and strong in this lifetime, but don't always have to be right. You need to also have a little bit of peace. So I'm just getting a very male dominated energy. This isn't gender specific, but you were a take charge, fall on the sword, take care of your family, fight till the end. It was always your way. You were going to fight for you and your family, but sometimes it got you in a little bit of trouble. So the shaman's saying you got to let go of always being right. You don't always have to be right. You can fight in different ways. And that's what I have for Gail.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, ask that you please show me, tell me, or both karmic energies and lifetimes that Gail has been through, that she has brought karmic energies into this lifetime that need to be healed. Please, Spirit. Thank you. Here. Okay. Thank you. Okay, who is Gail? Masculine, male. You were a male in what I'm being shown here. And who is this? Okay. Okay, so Gail, you're coming through oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. Slow down, please. Okay, so you're coming through and it's like you have this little top hat on, kind of like the 1800s, the early 1800s, when we had the bankers that were like in the wild, wild west, okay? And they had their little suit on, their little top hat, right? And that's what you're coming through as, is kind of like a head banker or the owner of a bank, okay? And I'm seeing, and I also was shown an eagle, okay, that was part of the symbol for that bank, okay. Now, there are several people there. One, it looks like his face is very disfigured, as if he had been either burned or could have been born that way, but it looks more like burned, okay. But this person, it's like was really giving you a nasty look. And then there were other people standing outside of this bank. Okay. And it's like they were talking. Spirit, give me more about this. What is the purpose of this? Okay, so now I'm seeing, okay. Okay, I'm seeing, oh, Gail. Okay, I'm seeing people screaming and running. Okay. I see. Okay, I got to figure out how to say this. If you are squeamish, do not listen to me for a moment. Turn your volume off. Okay? I have to tell this to Gail. You, Gail, were standing up against some very mean people that came in the bank to rob it. One of these people grabbed a lady and was holding the top of her head. Okay? Did this in front of you. Okay? You shot, I saw you shoot this person that did this. Okay? So that was something very traumatic. And you need to understand that, just, and Stephanie, I'm sure will agree because she's a paranormal investigator. When traumatic things like this happen, the energy stays there. Okay? When there's something real exciting or really scary that happens, something intense, the energy stays there. Okay? And so it's like this was a very intense situation. All right. So what happened here is, what I'm feeling here is that bringing that situation into this lifetime, that's something to where, yes, you are still going to have some of the masculine traits. I mean, we all have masculine and feminine, but I'm saying a little more than usual. I do too. I'm more masculine most of the time than feminine. Okay. So you're going to be more masculine, more on point, more, this is my goal. This is what I'm going for. This is what I'm doing, or else. Okay. That kind of energy in this lifetime. Now, you're also bringing in as a very huge protector, okay? Because that's something that you were doing when that happened, okay? I don't feel like you knew like this person as far as family, but you did know who this person was in your community, okay? And it still affected you horribly to see that happen right in front of your eyes. Okay. So you could have, when you were younger, you could have had a fear of death and dying. okay? A tremendous fear until something happened spiritually in your life that helped you see there really is no death, that helped you ease out of that. Excuse me. But if you think back years ago, there's something there that would have brought that fear in from that happening. Okay. But what happened is I feel like spirit came in and helped assist you to understand, to bring you to where you are now, to where you would not have fear of death and dying. Okay. Wow, that's really, oh, I'm so sorry you went through that. So sorry. That's what I have for you, Gail.
Wow. Gail said it does resonate with her. Laura came back with some other stuff too. Wow, we've got
Oh,
a lot of new people in here. So let me get down through here. Hold on. Welcome to all the new people. Okay, so I will read you off here in a minute. I just want to go over a few things. Welcome to all the new people. If you are new, we do accept donations. We do not expect donations, but if you do donate, you will be put to the top of the list. If your channel name does not have your first name in it, and you are willing to tell us your first name, it does help us. Because I don't want us to keep saying cup of tea with sugar and blah, 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 So it helps us to connect with your energy if you tell us your first name. Also, these take a long time. So if you have to leave, please let us know that you are leaving and we will then mark you off the list if we haven't done your reading yet. So thank you to Steph for the donation. She will be after Jennifer. Jennifer is next. I want to say hi to Kay Murray. Do you have can you give us your first name? Christina W. Terry Charms. Hello. Triple J. Do you have a first name? I don't know how you say it. Is it cup of tea? Because you said TAE. Do you have a first name? Steph. Heather. Heather is in and out, but we will do your call me Mrs. Fortesque. You're funny. I love you, my dear. Lollipop is Mehul. Mehul, is that how you say it? Amanda. Boomerang Niraj. Is that how you say it? I'm sorry if I don't say your name right. And then Andre. First name is Sophia. Thank you, my dear. So I think the only person we need a first name for is Triple J, Kay Murray, and that's it. And Jack Mac, I got you on here, Jimmy. It's been a while since we've seen you. Hello, hello. All right, okay. Michelle, if you could just keep an eye out for if you could just keep an eye out for Triple J and Kay Murray to give us their first name, that would be great. All right. We've got 30 people on here. This is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. If you have not, please subscribe to both channels. I'm Get Spooky Society. Michelle is Cosmos and Spread. So not sure whose channel because we're doing both. And Michelle needs watch hours. So let's get her to be monetized, please. This is awesome. All right. Okay, so Jennifer B is next. Jennifer B is next. So what I got, the first card I got was Stag. Trust and Thrive. Stag, Trust and Thrive. Then I got the Spring, See Your Seeds Grow. And then I got Fire Guardian, Ignite Your Passions. So what I was just told is you were a farmer in a past life. You were definitely a farmer in a past life. And yes, LMNOP, Rachel, you were on the list. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up with everything. Hello, Marcia. Got you. We have room for one more person. Okay, so Jennifer, you were a farmer in a past life. I'm not getting a sense necessarily. I kind of think you may have been a man, but you could have been a female. You could have been a farmer's wife. But you definitely had to trust to thrive because it was hard times back then. I'm seeing like Little House on the Prairie times. Little House on the Prairie times. Um, and then you also, you were seeing your seeds grow. So you were also waiting for your seeds to grow, right? And so, but, and I'm taking this literally because that's what Spirit's telling me to do. You literally had a fire that wiped everything out, but it ignited new passions in you for your next lifetime. So I do feel like, Jennifer, you may be afraid of fire. You may be afraid of fire. You did not die in this fire. Your crops, your livelihood died in this fire, and it forced you to do something different. You had to start over. You had to do something different by that time. You couldn't start over as a farmer. So that has now forced you to do something very, very different in this lifetime. But you could very well be afraid of fire. And that is what I have for Jennifer B.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, ask that you please show me, tell me, or both past life karmic information for Jennifer B, please, to help her heal in this lifetime anything that she karmically brought into this lifetime, Spirit, please. Thank you. Here. Okay, who is Jennifer? Okay, what is this, Spirit? Okay, Jennifer, I'm seeing you really, really close. It's like you're hanging upside down. You're coming through as a boy. Okay. I'm seeing you, I would say approximately 12 to 14 years old. I'm just estimating this is probably, I would say early 1800s to mid 1800s. From the way you're dressed, you have little suspenders on. You're hanging upside down on a tree branch, okay? And there's a bobcat, a wild bobcat, and you're feeding it, okay? So, Jennifer, you may be very, it's like this bobcat is not trying to hurt you. It's like this, it's like you made friends with this wild animal. Okay, this is very cool. And so in this lifetime, you may have been drawn a thought at some point you wanted to be a veterinarian or work at a veterinary clinic or volunteer something with animals. You may absolutely love cats, okay, or animals in general. But there's something significant. Okay, Spirit, tell me what was brought in. Did something happen? Teeth. Okay, it turned on you. It eventually turned on you. Okay, I see. You were actually turned on you and it mauled you to death. Okay. Um, so what this means in this lifetime is one of two things. Either you don't like cats or didn't start out liking cats as well and preferred other animals, or you were drawn more closely to cats. Okay, one of the two, but it's like one extreme or the other with cats. So, but it's like you have this natural ability to communicate with animals, to be very loving and love, like the animals love you. They can feel that from you. But it's like this animal, it was still a wild animal. Okay, I get the feeling like from what I'm seeing here, this was an everyday thing. It was a natural thing for you. You would feed it, it would eat from your hands. You would pet it. And then one day it turned. So that's what I have. So it's like any kind of fear that you had with animals or obsession with animals, okay? Either way, remember it's going to be an extreme, one way or the other. That's why. But I don't really feel like that's a huge thing unless it's fear, okay, of animals. That would be something that would need to be released. That's all I have that's coming in, which honestly, compared to a lot of people I've seen, that's really good. Really good.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. I forgot to put the people at the bottom. It's been a while since we've done this, I guess.
Yeah.
So, for the newcomers, Jennifer, let us know what you think about all that. For the newcomers, again, if you have to leave, please let us know that you're leaving. And if you see your name across the screen and you're not one that chats a lot, please just let us know that you're still here when you see your name come across the screen. Okay. Awesome. All right. And I want to say hello to, thank you, Lane. Got your name. And then it's Mirage, not Niraj, and Andre, Marcia, and Kathy K. We are done. We are at capacity unless somebody drops out. So thank you, everybody, for coming on. All right. So, yeah, excellent. Okay. So Steph is next. Steph, the first card I got was Oracle, wait for important information. And then I got you're on here. You're on here. Mehul. Yes, you're on here. And then I got Winter, take care of your needs. And then I got Stargazer, set your sights higher. Stargazer, set your sights higher. So, Steph, what I'm seeing is that you were a medicine woman. You were a medicine woman. You were always using herbs. You were always using, people came to you for healing. You were healing everybody. You weren't a witch. I'm not seeing witch for you. You were a medicine woman. You were a healer. You probably still are a healer, Steph. However, you were always taking care of everybody else. So now you should feel the need to take care of yourself. And I would also look to the wolf for for one of your spirit animals. Okay. And then set your sights higher for yourself. So that's what this is coming through for me is you were relentlessly helping everybody else. Everybody came to you, the medicine woman, to heal them, that you never had time to take care of yourself. And now what you need to do in this lifetime is to set your sights higher to take care of what you want, Steph. Okay. That's what I have for Steph.
Awesome. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Steph need to know, information that has came through karmically into this lifetime from previous lifetimes, please, Spirit. Thank you. Here. Thank you. And what is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, you were a shaman. You were a medicine. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, because I'm seeing you. There is literally a bird. I'm not. really versed or understand a lot of what birds what, unless it's one of the main ones. I don't know what this bird is. I can just tell you it's black, okay, and it has an orange bill. It's not the normal blackbird or the normal crow, okay. I know those, but this is something different. But it's like literally right here on your wrist. So what happened, Spirit? People talking. Town is talking. There's people everywhere talking. Talking behind your back and looking at you. Here, Spirit. Yeah, I see you helping someone and it's like you're doing this. You're like telling someone, like, don't tell anyone. Like, don't tell anyone I'm helping you. Like, we have to keep this secret. But the people knew. The town people knew. And they came and got you. I'm seeing them come get you. And you're screaming. Here. When they burned you at the stake, there was someone there that had this big headdress on, mocking you. There was this, they had this, and they had some kind of, I don't know what it was. It wasn't a tomahawk or anything like that. It had nothing to do, I don't believe, with Native American. It was some kind, I don't know what it was. It was, I don't know how to explain it. But it has different colors on it, like material that kind of flows, like pieces of it, okay? And it's a piece of wood. But this person was mocking you, like I think they were trying to dress up like to look like some kind of demon or something, and was going around your where you were at the stake, okay? And before they actually like set it on fire, was just like mocking, going around and mocking you. You definitely did burn at the stake. So it would definitely bring in a fear of fire for sure. And also your abilities. If you've noticed that you haven't progressed in the way you had hoped, if you've been noticing blockages, um, that's why. You need to cut the cords to this, release that, okay, so you can remember who you are. Remember your gifts. What I have.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She says, wow. She says, wow. Okay. Hello, Jennifer. Or is it you and not Shanae? You and Sammy. And then Hensley. Hello, Hensley. Jennifer, we are at capacity right now. So we'll see how long this takes because we're probably going to be a while. So we'll see if anybody jumps off. But I do have you on the list if somebody does jump off. Okay. All right. So our next person is Tamara. And yes, Kathy and Mehul is on here. The only people that aren't on the actual list right now are Jennifer, Sammy, and Hensley. They are on the wait list. Okie dokie. So the next person is Tamara. Tamara or Tamara. I don't know how she says her name. Tamara, I think. Okay. So the first card I got from you was Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Then I got Summer, bask in joy and light. And then I got Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. So you were definitely a female in this lifetime that I'm seeing for you. I don't feel like this one is that long ago. Like this isn't ancient times or anything. I feel like you definitely had an orchard, you had a nursery, if you will. I felt like you grew a lot of fruits and vegetables and plants. Everybody came to you for their fruits and vegetables, like if they, stuff they didn't grow from seed, stuff that they needed to get from a nursery. They came to you for their plants, etc. And you were always, always, always busy as a bee, completely busy as a bee within your community. I'm seeing this within your community. They all came to you, the whole community. It was a small town. I just heard Hallmark moment. It was this small town Hallmark moment. And for that, I feel like, Tamara, that you do feel loved by the earth, by Mother Earth, by Gaia. You do feel the best when you're outside in the dirt and etc. That growing something, you just feel grounded and feel good. This is a very good past lifetime. I love this for you, Tamara. That's what I have for Tamara.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both past life karmic energies that was brought into this lifetime by Tamara or Tamara, that she needs to be able to release in this lifetime, Spirit. Thank you. Here. Okay, and who is this? Wow. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is you. Is this Tamara right here? Okay, you lived at a time when there was a plague. Okay, and I really feel like this may have been like the late 1800s, early 1900s. Okay, there's some kind of plague here. Um, you were a little boy. Okay, you were approximately 7, 8 years old. The It could have been the United States, but I don't believe so. Okay, because of the way the burials are. But I'm not well educated on burials at different time periods. Okay, for just the U.S. So I want to make that clear. You might want to research it. But it's like I was seeing you still alive, still breathing in a mass, like a hole with around all kinds of other bodies, other children, adults who had already passed. So you had already been put in this hole, still alive, eyes still open, still seeing your surroundings. I'm feeling it. It was very emotional for you. Okay. You brought that in. So you saw. Okay. So I'm sure a lot of these were family, friends, that you were laying there knowing that you were getting ready to be part of what you were seeing. Okay. So this could have been a fear of death. Um, it could even be when you were a child asking a lot of questions about death or very curious about death. Um, but I definitely feel like a fear of abandonment or a fear could make you feel like claustrophobic if you get in spaces and you feel like there's too many people around you too close because people were piled on top of each other. Okay, so it could make you feel claustrophobic, um, but definitely some kind of fear of losing people, being alone, as well. So if you have felt anything, any of those things noticeably within this lifetime, and you're still hanging on to it, that's something that you definitely need to just let go of. Okay, you really need to release that. That would be something hard for a child to see.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Well, I don't know if Tamara's still on. It is Tamara. Jennifer confirmed. I don't know if Tamara's still on, but let us know what you think. And that is funny. You guys did have similar. Nina, hello. We are closed for readings, but I do have you on the wait list just in case people drop off. Chili had to walk away for a minute because she's getting it's too much for her. Right
Okay.
at the moment, she's feeling too much. So Pooja is next. Pooja. So the first card I got for you, Pooja, was Eagle, see from a higher perspective. And then I got Autumn, release the old and rest. And then I got Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. And so, Pooja, what I'm getting for you is you were a miner's wife, a coal miner's wife. And it was a rough life, Pooja. So, I mean, living in the mountains, not a lot. You didn't have a lot. You worked for pennies. Um, your husband was not always healthy because it was such a rough life. You weren't always healthy. So what I'm getting from this, Pooja, is to learn from your ancestral, move beyond the ancestral patterns, that you're supposed to have more fun in this lifetime. You're supposed to have more rest and relaxation, seeing things from a higher perspective. It's not always all about work. Yes, we should be working, but we need to also be having fun. And you had a very, very rough life in the past. And so it's time for you to have a little bit more fun. Take a step back. Don't be just working all the time. You had a really rough time. And that's what I have for Pooja.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both past karmic energies that have been brought into this lifetime due to anything that Pooja needs to release from a present or from a previous lifetime, please, Spirit. Thank you. Here. Thank you. Okay, who is Pooja? Okay. Pooja, I am seeing you coming through in this lifetime as a feminine. I do see you caring for a man. Caring for two people. And this is a mother. I'm not sure if this is your mother or your husband's mother in that lifetime, but you're caring for both of them. I am seeing an elderly lady. It's a bed, but it's definitely from several hundred years ago. Okay. So there's like wood there. Um, it's like there's cloth. I feel more like it would be like some kind of goose feathers or something like that. Um, it's not like a regular mattress that we have now. Okay. So, and it was very thin. So it would not have been near as comfortable as what we're used to now. From what I'm seeing, we're really spoiled today. Okay. But this lady was laying on this bed, and it was like she was being propped up. by the husband, okay? And at the same time, you were like feeding your husband, literally feeding your husband. You were reaching over to give the mother a bite too. So you were taking care of both of them. That's a lot. That's a lot to go through. Okay, and what has she brought into this lifetime, Spirit? Why is this karmic? Okay, it made you angry. I'm seeing you very bitter. It made you angry. Um, like you were so tired doing so much for so long. Okay, it came to a point when both of these people were your responsibility. Okay, you didn't get to take care of you, and so I really feel like what's happening here is it's like you did I don't see you taking it out on them. I see you like holding it in, but you're just so angry inside. Okay. So I feel like you may anger easily, or I shouldn't say anger easily. You may be hard to anger, but you bottle it in. Okay. You hold it in. You may have had to work on um, expressing how you feel so that you don't have to hold it in and understand that it's okay to talk to people and tell people how you feel. In this lifetime, you may feel like you don't have a voice or that you are here for a certain role. You may have how should I say this? You may have felt for years that you were supposed to fulfill a certain role, which part of that is caregiving. Okay. But Spirit, I agree with Stephanie. Spirit's wanting you to kind of tweak the way you're seeing things because some of that is because you did have such a hard life. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think it's resonating with her.
Okay.
Hello, Lissa. I've got you on the wait list just in case.
Lisa, did you get my email? I hope you got my email.
All right. The only person I know Kelsey falls asleep a lot. So Kelsey, are you out there? I know Deidre and Pamela's here. The next people we're going to have is Chaley, who's back, Rachel, Ella P, Shelly, Nicole, Karen, Cindy, Whispers from the Dark, Jack, Mac, Jimmy. If you guys heard your name, just kind of comment and let us know you're still here. Okay, so Deidre, what I've got for you is great. Well, okay. So the first card that came out was Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So right there, I knew. And then the next card that came out is Great Teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. And then I got Heart Guardian, let yourself love and let yourself be loved. Okay, so what I got is that, okay, good, Kelsey. I think sometimes you fall asleep. I'm not sure. All right. So what I got from this, Deidre, is you were, I don't want to necessarily say you were a pastor or a preacher or a minister. I'm not even sure which religions have which, but you were definitely a teacher of spirituality. You definitely traveled. I feel you were male. You definitely traveled around and taught people spirituality. But because you did that, you never married. You were the teacher. You were like a priest or a preacher. Your purpose was teaching. Some people may not have taken very kindly to you. So you might have had to put your shield up because they weren't listening. They didn't like what you were saying, right? So protection guardian, you need to drop the shield. You've got these shields up now, maybe. I have them for a totally different reason. So you've got these shields up and you're not allowing yourself to truly live in this lifetime. You're not allowing people to love you, possibly. So, Deidre, you might have a really hard time loving yourself or letting people love you because you've got these shields up that are concrete. Like they are not a bubble to protect yourself. It is concrete shields that are impenetrable. However you say that, you can't penetrate them. Let's say that. So, Deidre, that's what I'm seeing. You were a great teacher in the past. I feel like this is long time ago. But because of that, you have your shields up and you haven't really truly loved yourself or let yourself be loved. And that's what I have for Deidre.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, ooh, thank you, Spirit. So, Deidre, you were also a mystic. You were a mystic. You had incredible abilities. You were a healer. You were a teacher. Because Spirit stopped me like right there, and I felt like zap from the crystals. And that's always my symbol that someone has abilities, and this is past life, okay? And I really feel that. Okay, Spirit, give me more. Give me more about Deidre, please. What has Deidre brought into this lifetime karmically? Okay, here. And who's Deidre? Yes. Okay, this was a very long time ago. Like we're talking thousands of years ago. Okay. You could have actually been a pagan or someone or some kind of group that wore a white robe. Okay, because I'm seeing a white robe. And you are coming through as a masculine, as a male. The thing is, it's like everyone's wearing a white robe. So you're definitely a part of something, okay? A part of some kind of culture or religion or spirituality, something here. But it's like all eyes are on you. So you were a teacher. Okay, I see what it is. So it's like you were teaching, you had abilities that were open. And you were teaching these people how to open their abilities, okay, that they were born with. These people looked up to you like they saw you as someone great, like really, really, really great. Someone to actually like worship. Okay, that's how they looked at you, like like you were more than just human. Okay, because they couldn't figure out how did you do what you how did you know what you knew, how did you connect the way you do, how could you have visions or whatever it was that you did and be able to tell them what was coming and then it happened, that kind of thing. So I feel like in this lifetime it's like you instinctively know, it's like leadership, that's part of who you are. Take charge, take control of situations. That comes easy to you because I feel like lifetime after lifetime, after, even though I haven't seen other lifetimes here, I'm feeling it. Okay. Like lifetime after lifetime of taking charge, being in situations where you've had to be leader, you've had to take charge. That you've brought that in with you again into this lifetime. Now, I feel like that's also caused you, again, like Stephanie's saying, to be guarded, because it's not something, era after era, it is not something that's been widely accepted.
You're different. You were different. Yep.
So that's what I have.
Okay. That's what I'm feeling too. Different.
Yeah.
And not everybody accepted.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Kelsey is next. Thanks everybody for commenting. Kelsey is next. Wow. This is the first time I've gotten this. Kelsey, I got eagle, see from a higher perspective. And then I got moon, take note of intuitive messages. And then I got mirror guardian, take time to reflect. All of this says galactic to me. All of this says galactic to me. You were a star seed in a past life. You were a star seed in the past life. You were not here on earth in a past life. You were out there in a past life. I'm not seeing what planet or galaxy that you were in, but you definitely were a star seed. Okay. So, with that being said, you're definitely very intuitive, Kelsey. Definitely very intuitive. You can see things from a higher perspective because you're used to being in the 5D. You can take note of intuitive messages coming in. Oh, sorry. So it's about the mirror guardian, though. Now you need to take time to reflect on all of that. I think maybe you've kind of forgotten about some of it, like you've purposely blocked it because you weren't sure what to do with all of that information that you've gotten in your past galactic starseed life. So, yeah, so it's time for you to really dig deep and reflect on who you were in that past life and bring it forward to now. Because you've got a lot of amazing abilities, Kelsey. Planet that's in Orion's belt. Ooh, I like it. Yeah, definitely. I'm not a galactic person. I'm not a starseed person. You can ask Michelle. I've never had a past life that I know of, that we know of, that I've been in this situation. So the fact that this came to me, I was like, whoa. All right, that's what I have for Kelsey.
Okay, that's awesome, Kelsey. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, ask that you please show me, tell me, or both. Wow, energy. Okay, back it off just a little bit, Spirit. Very powerful here. Shoo, Kelsey, you and Deidre. Oh my goodness. Okay, Spirit. Okay, what would you like to show me about Kelsey, please? That was strong. Here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, Kelsey. Oh my gosh, Kelsey. You are one of the celestial beings. Okay, let me just tell you what I'm seeing first. I'm seeing a mother holding a child on the hip. Okay. I'm seeing all kinds of people standing around looking up in the sky. You're floating. Okay. You're wearing a white robe. You know, you don't have wings. Okay. But I really feel like you're one of the star seeds. People saw you and thought you were what they call an angel. Yes, because they're looking at you, they're looking up, they're looking at you, mesmerized. Okay? Like, this is an angel, an angel's appearing before us. And really, what it was is that you were uh, transporting, per se, or changing frequencies from where you were into the earthly realm. Okay, and to where they could see you and you were coming to help them, because I could tell it was a very sweet energy that you had here. And they knew that, I could tell, but they were just mesmerized, like, oh, there's an angel. That's awesome. It's so awesome. Okay, and here, yes, Kelsey, yes. Yes, you were many times confused, um, being called an angel, because I'm seeing it again, but it's like a different time period. So the first time period, I would say, um, hmm, I would say probably, I don't know, 1500 years ago, 1800 years ago, and then the second one I was shown was probably it's almost like the attire for like Nordic, okay, and people seeing you again thinking you're an angel. And I'm not real familiar with the Nordic beliefs or the culture, but I just know that that many of them do or did believe in multiple gods, and then they saw you and you're this angel, and they're just like, oh, angels are real. Like, I'm seeing an angel. Cool. Cool.
Wow. That's neat, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Kels. I think that resonated with you. All right. So Pamela's next. Pamela, my dear. The first card I got for you was Knight. Be brave and honest. The second card I got for you is Guardian Angel. You are not alone. And the third card I got for you is the She Wolf. Unleash the wild within, Pam. Okay, so Pam, what I got from Spirit is that you are a witch. Um, you were caught in the crossfire, as were a lot. Um, wanting to be honest and brave about who you were, but also afraid because you knew what was going to happen. But now in this lifetime, you have to let that go. You have to unleash the fact that you have abilities and you are a witch today, because you're not alone. There's a lot of us out here and we're not afraid. So we have to be honest. You have to unleash that witch within you. It's not a bad thing to be a witch. It's actually the coolest freaking thing ever. So let go of the past of knowing that, you were caught in that where you were murdered for being a witch. Let go of that. It's not that way anymore. We're all here in this together, and you're not alone. Unleash the she wolf, that wild, untamed she wolf. And that's what I have for Pam.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both past life information for Pam, please, that Pam has brought karmically into this lifetime that needs to be released and healed. Thank you, Spirit. Here. Thank you. Okay, is this Pam? Yeah, I literally see it's like people around you, they're not close to you. It's almost like people being in fear of you. Okay? People being very scared of you. I'm seeing people wrapping themselves around like tree trunks and everything, just looking at you like like you're gonna do something to them. And I feel like it was the time era, okay? Because they put a label witch on something that we all were born with. We're all born with the abilities. Every single one of us are born with psychic abilities to communicate to spirit. Everyone, okay? But because you tapped into it, okay, because you just naturally uh, understood that you had abilities, you were different, and it was something that you could do to help yourself and help other people. Okay, you use that, right? Well, other people were very scared of you because to them, at that time, being called a witch was something absolutely horrible. They termed someone with abilities, okay, that were open, a witch. They termed people, I mean, nowadays, Stephanie, isn't it true nowadays the terminology of a witch, if you grow a garden and if you raise like certain like mint and certain type of tea leaves, you're a witch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Well, how many people is that on this planet? That
Yep.
makes me one
Right.
right there. I love plants. I love gardening. You know what I'm saying? But in that era, see, it was all about control and has been for hundreds and hundreds, if not longer, hundreds of years, thousands of years, keeping people under control, keeping people stupid so that we don't know and realize that we were all born this way, that we have these gifts to keep people suppressed and under control. Okay. And now that the awakening's happening, can't do that anymore because too
Right.
many people, and with the internet, too many people know.
My uncle, who is like one of the smartest people I know, he is so smart on so many levels. He was like, "Oh my God, what? You're a demon? You're a witch?" And I'm like, "Wait, what do you think a witch is?" He was like, "A female demon." And he's going on and on. I'm like, "You have just become the dumbest person I know." Like, what is wrong with you? Wow, dude.
Crazy.
Good
It's crazy.
grief.
It's crazy the label that
Yeah.
people, society puts on other people because they don't understand something.
Yes.
You
And
know,
this is coming from a person that can summon UFOs just like that. And he thinks, whatever. All right, guys, let us know what you think about that, Pam. Chaley is next. Chaley. All right. So, first card I got from you is Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. And then I got Summer. Bask in joy and light. And then I got Hermit. Retreat and recharge. So what I'm getting from this, Chaley, is that you were a hunter. You were a hunter in the past. I'm getting female, but you had a very masculine energy to you. You were the like, you went out and gathered the food for the family. You didn't like need to wait for your husband or whatnot to get the food for the family. Okay. So you definitely were out there hunting and gathering food. And this was back a long time ago. Yeah, you were really busy. You also were, I'm seeing, you may have been Native. You might have been a Native American because you had your community. You were very busy within the community, taking care of the community. And so it was hard. It wasn't an easy life, but now you've got the hermit. It's time to retreat and recharge. So you're another one that had these really tough lives. Like, I don't feel like you lived very long. I feel like you died early because it was very tough for you. So now it's time for you to take care of yourself. Now it's time for you to not be so hard on yourself, not work so hard, to have some fun, to relax, to retreat, to be that hermit when you need to. Um, give yourself the blessings, give yourself permission to take care of yourself. And that's what I have for Chaley.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both. What does Chaley need to know that she has brought karmically into this lifetime from a past life, please, Spirit? Here? Okay, thank you. Is this Chaley? Okay, Chaley, I'm seeing you holding a child. What's the time period, please, Spirit? Okay. With the dress that you're wearing, you're coming through as a female. You're breastfeeding, okay? And with the dress that you're wearing, I feel like it's just prior to the Victorian era, just prior, not quite, okay? hmm You're really young. I'm seeing you. You're probably 16, if at that. You're really young. You married really young, had a child really young. Okay, and what is the meaning of this? Okay, okay. Wow. This is almost like Cinderella's story. No kidding. Okay. I'm seeing you in a like big, beautiful home. Okay. Surrounded by anything you could want. There with your baby. But there is this older woman. This could have been either your mother or your husband's mother that you lived with in this home. She's very hateful. Very, very hateful. Spirit, give me more about this. Why is this significant to now? Shaylee, okay, you ran. You ran away with the baby. You ran. And where did Shaylee go? You did not say. That must have been his mother because he's not with you. Okay, I can't tell where you are, but it's like you're surrounded by woods. And I feel like you literally survived in the woods for quite a while. Shaylee, that's hard. I mean, that far back, think of the wild animals. You had a baby, you were breastfeeding. How would you have gotten food to be strong enough to feed your child? That's a lot that you went through in this lifetime. You could have very well have went through periods where you feel lack, okay, financial lack. feeling, or like where you might hoard things, um, in case something happens. You've got extra things like that. Okay. Um, I also feel like you're very sensitive when someone says something to you, whether even if it's someone who means well, but if they have a tone of voice that is the least bit firm or strong, you might fall to pieces. So that's something that you've brought over. Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting. All right. Let us know what you think about that, Chaley. Rachel and Shelly, are you still here? Rachel, LMNOP, and Shelly, are you still here? Can you please let us know? So I have cards for, yep. All right. I got cards for Rachel. Shelly, are you still here? Please let us know, Shelly. Nicole, I think Karen was here. Nicole and Karen. Cindy, Whispers from the Dark. Jimmy, Fluffy, let us know if you're still here. Shelly's next. I haven't seen anything from her in a while. Okie dokie. So, Rachel, I have the White Witch be the light. I have Shield Maiden make plans and focus. And I have Drum dream and journey. Okay. And so, what I'm getting for you, Rachel, is I'm getting that you definitely were a witch. But what I'm getting is that you got away. You weren't executed. You were considered, they really didn't see you as, you were a white witch. They didn't really see you as a witch, if that makes sense, of what they considered a witch, right? And so, but you were a warrior. You had your shield up. You were shielding yourself back then, so you didn't let on to who you were. And so you just made plans and focused on it. And then you dream and journey. You beat your, what is the thing they say? You walk to the beat of a different drum. You do your own thing. You don't care what other people think. So, Rachel, I'm definitely seeing that you got away, but you kept your shields up. They didn't know who you truly were, which saved you. But to this day, though, you're starting to come out and you're starting to be like, no, I'm not going to hide myself anymore. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to have I'm going to walk to the beat of my own damn drum, my journey, my dreams. It's what I want. So I feel like you've really fought more for who you are, and you've made those plans, and you focused on who you want to be, and you don't care what other people think. And that's what I have for Rachel.
I love that, Rachel. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Rachel need to know regarding the past life karmic energies she has brought into this lifetime, please, Spirit? Thank you. Here? Okay, thank you. Oh, Rachel. Okay. I'm seeing a hot, steamy relationship here. Ooh, wait. Okay. Spirit, uh, what era is this, please? Oh, I see. Okay. Good see the child. I see. Oh, this is very neat. Okay, Spirit's showing me this is like it's like you're in a little like an Adobe type. Oh, gee. Have you ever seen the movie, what is it, Braveheart? You guys ever seen that movie? There's parts in it where they're like in a little community out in the woods and they each have their own little house. It's a little house kind of like that, like a little hut like home. And you're wearing a dress. Now, Spirit's only showing me like just above the mid torso, but it appears like something like that. And your hair, you're coming through as a feminine. Your hair, you have, oh, you were like considered royalty of a tribe, some kind of tribe, or like you were like considered like a princess of that group of people. You have like a little ring of crystals around you. That's beautiful. And you're holding a baby. You just had a baby. So that's why Spirit was showing me that you were married, you had a child, but you are like a princess. You're royalty of some kind. And what is, oh, jealous. Jealous. Who is this? Jealous of the child. There's a grown, I'm not sure if this is a brother, but someone else that they're wearing like a crown. It's a male. They're wearing like a crown, but it's really thin, really tiny. I'm not feeling like it's like the king. I feel like it's, like I'm not really sure how that they do the stair stepping down, what role they play. Someone who would be lower on the totem pole of royalty, okay? And it's like because this child, either because the child's getting more attention or because the child would be higher up in royalty, would get a certain position, there's jealousy here. Okay, so I'm not seeing this, but I feel it. Okay, and I feel like sometimes spirit doesn't show me things because spirit's not going to show me something I can't handle. Okay, so I feel like that the child was uh, was murdered. Okay, by this jealous. However, this person was related. Okay, um, part of royalty. Okay, and you had to live through that, and it was very it was horrible for you. Um, you were a very beautiful princess. Okay, um, but it's like I feel like after that happened, like your whole world was gone, just gone. So in this lifetime, um, you may have a true closeness to children, whether you have your own or not, whether you intend to have your own or not. Okay, you still may have a closeness to children, and that's why. If you do have children, or if you don't and you plan on having children one day, you may have to watch yourself with being too overprotective, um, because you may have those tendencies, uh, constantly some kind of fear that something horrible is going to happen, anxiety, something horrible is going to happen. Okay, So you just have to watch out for that.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. Okay, Rachel, let us know what you think. I've marked Shelly off. So I marked Shelly off. Shelly, if you're here and you comment later, we will add you back on. But right now we have Nicole, who I know is here. Karen, are you still here? Karen, if you're here, I think last we saw she was still listening. And then I know Cindy's here. I know Jimmy's here. Fluffy, are you still here? I'm not sure Kay Murray ever answered of what their name is, so I don't think they're here. But if you are, let us know. Christina W, are you here? And then I think Terry is still here. There's Karen. Got you. Thank you, dear. All right. Okay. So Nicole is next. Nicole, I got Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. And then I got Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. And then I got Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Woo! So, Nicole, you were a shapeshifter. You were not of this world. You were not of this realm in your past. You were a shapeshifter. You had lots of gifts. Okay? And then you were also a warrior. You had to be fearless and stand strong to be a shapeshifter. Like, that's a whole other realm I don't even know about. Of what I've seen and read. So you were definitely a warrior. But I feel like what you've brought into this lifetime, because of being a shapeshifter and having these really crazy gifts and not being of this earth, it kind of made you feel really way different as what you brought into this lifetime. So I feel like, Nicole, you might feel like you have a hard time loving yourself or letting yourself be loved just because you feel different still. You feel very different. You've got a lot of gifts that you brought into this lifetime. So, wow. That's what I have for Nicole. Don't be afraid of those gifts. That's amazing. I want to shape shift. Right?
Awesome, right?
That's what I have. Oh.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Nicole need to know regarding past life karmic energies that have been brought into this lifetime, please, Spirit? Thank you. What needs to be healed? Here. Okay, thank you. Okay, who is Nicole? Nicole, you're coming in as a male. Spirit, what is Nicole wearing in this lifetime? What era, please? Okay, we've got a castle. What is this? I see. Okay. Yes, you're definitely a star seed. You are a star seed. That's why the shapeshifter. That's why I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Spirit just showed me that you transformed from human form into an owl. Okay. So that's because you are a star seed. You are a star seed coming in to help humanity at that time. Okay. The issue is, just like in this lifetime, people have to be willing to want to wake up, to hear the information. That is why in that lifetime, you had to be this warrior, because It wasn't like it is today. And even though it's hard in today's era and people are waking up, at that point in time, it it was ruthless. Okay. This is absolutely phenomenal. We've got how many star seeds now coming through?
I think 3.
How does it make you guys feel knowing that you are a volunteer? Are you shocked? Did you already know? Okay, here. Oh, I see. That's you're surrounded by kings and queens. I'm seeing a very mad king. I'm seeing a queen. They have like the really, really tall crowns that do this number. Okay, really tall. Very angry. They did not like you were you were trying to teach. Okay? Trying to better them, give them knowledge. This king and queen did not like that you were doing so. Okay? So what happened? Here. You were also in a relationship with a female from Earth that was actually born on Earth. You were not born on Earth. Okay? Not in this dimension. But you were brought here. And what happened? Oh, final kiss. You had to kiss her goodbye. You had to leave. You had to go. You had to leave. I don't know where to. That's all Spirit's showing me. So I don't know if it was back to wherever you're from, or if you went to another country. I don't know. But you had to leave. So there may be a piece of you that you already wondered if you were a star seed or thought you were a star seed, a volunteer. I feel like it's one of these energies of wanting to be a warrior, and in a sense, you're a warrior, but go to your dreams. I feel like when you're in your dream state, that's when you really turn on. When your body's sleeping, you're gone. Okay, and you are being a warrior in other places. I feel like this lifetime is a big mission for you. So as your body rests, this physical body, you're out other places being that warrior. Yeah. Start paying attention to your dreams.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Nicole. Wow, girl.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whispers from the Dark. Cindy, are you still here? Did you hang in? Let us know, dear. You're a secret keeper. I'm former military, and these days everyone I know would say quirky wise woman. Energy hits right at my wow. That's awesome, Rachel. I love that. I love that. All right. Whispers from the Dark. Cindy, let us know if you're still here, please. All right, Karen. I was wondering when we were going to get this. Karen. High Priestess, babe. High Priestess. harness your mystic power. You were an Egyptian high priestess. Okay, cool, Cindy. Thank you. And then eagle, see from a higher perspective. And the shield maiden again, make plans and focus. So, yeah. So, I mean, Karen, you were a high priestess in Egypt in a past life. You were the shit. Like, you were it. And so, of course, you can see things from a higher perspective because you were the ruler, you were the high priestess. And yeah, and so you had to have shields, you had to shield yourself. Plus, you probably had a lot of people shielding you because you were really important. And so, but you did have to make plans and focus. So I feel like you are very much into leading. You're always a leader, Karen. You're always seeing the big picture. You're always aware of the different perspective of the big picture. You're always the one making the plans and focusing. I feel like you have a very masculine energy about you because you are the leader. You are making it happen. So that's what that's what I have for you, Karen. I love this. Love it.
Awesome.
I know. We have royalty among us a couple times.
Right? Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Karen need to know concerning any karmic energies brought into this lifetime, please? Thank you. Wow, very, very, very strong. This doesn't happen this much, okay? Just so you all know, it's only when I get signs from spirit, someone has very, very strong abilities with energy, okay? Because I work with energy. It's like lightning, electricity bolts. Okay, and who is Karen? Oh my gosh. Karen, you are, it's like okay, there's all these people around you. Okay, Spirit, first of all, when was this? What are these people wearing? Okay, we've got robes again, but this time the robes are like brown, have like hoods. Wait, who are these people? Oh my gosh, I'm seeing a cross. Templars. These are the Templars. You were teaching something with the Templars and you were helping to feed them. It was like the Templars came to you. Now, I'm not sure, you're not wearing the robe yourself, okay? So it's kind of like you were secretly there to feed and help give the Templars a place to rest, a place to go to in between traveling secretly. Oh, wow. Spirit, please give me more. This is very interesting. Tell me more, please. What else is Karen doing? Karen, you are coming through as a female here. There's another female behind you. So there's two of you secretly, secretly helping. That was part of your purpose in that lifetime. It's almost like the person behind you, because they're like, oh, it's almost like some of these men were wounded and having to like mend their wounds, care for them. But everything in secret. It was just the two of you. You and this other lady, whoever she was. Okay, and what was brought into this lifetime? Okay, so in this lifetime, you may take secrecy to heart, okay, which you should. You should. Because when we tell someone not to tell someone, or we're not going to tell someone, then we need to keep it zipped, plain and simple. I am so huge on confidentiality, okay? Because I just like somebody says, don't tell it, and then they tell it, and then I'm like, why? Okay, so I feel like that confidentiality is something very important to you, or secrecy. Like when you tell someone a secret, and you say, please don't tell anyone, you expect that person not to tell anyone. Like and if they tell someone, then it's like, you've learned your lesson. You don't ever trust that person again. If they can't keep a secret, then you can't trust them, period. Right? And I feel like that's why, because you had to be so secretive, okay? And there may be a big part of you that maybe you don't tell a whole lot. Like, like me, I get on here and I'm just like blah, 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 right? But there may be pieces to you that you just don't put out there. You just don't tell people, okay? And that, again, that could be a big part of it because you're so used to caring for other people. And you may have a job or have had jobs or some kind of training in healthcare or caregiving, or you may have been a caregiver, a sitter, something like that, or may just be very, very loving and nurturing to people in general, but like overly, really, really loving and nurturing. Okay. So, but that's why. But that's not a bad thing. That's a beautiful thing. Honestly, it is. I love that.
Awesome. That's awesome. I love it. All right. I think it's resonating. Let's see, where did she put? I once got a job offer while I was wearing a pharaoh hat in a museum gift shop. Okay. Wait, where the heck did it go? Nicole was looking up shapeshifters this week. Starseeds, leaders, witches, shamans. Yeah. Do y'all find that comment, or has the cosmos pulled in an interesting group tonight? Well, I think it pulls in you attract what like. I work for a medic alert device company. Interesting.
Oh, wow.
All right. So yes, you're coming up, Jimmy. You're coming up here in a minute. Okay. So I want to say hi to, we said hi to Beth, Tiffany, Alexandra, Debbie, and Just One Night. We are full for the moment. So, but I have you on the list just in case. So yeah, so I'm getting ready to do Cindy now. Then that will be Jimmy. Christina W., are you still here? Terry Charms, Lane, Sophia. I know we'll do Heather because I know she pops in and out. I know Mehul is here. Amanda Wallace, Mirage, Andre, Marsha, I know is here. I'm pretty sure is here. And Kathy K. Just kind of check back in with us, if you will, if I called your name. If you haven't gotten a reading and you were on the original list, please comment. All right. So, okay. Thank you, Christina. Okay, cool. All right. So, just like we had the priestess, wait till you see what I pulled for Cindy. So, Cindy, you were a druid. How do you say that? Druid.
Ooh.
Hold the space. It gets better. High priest. Intend and create. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. My goodness, my friends. My goodness. So, Cindy, Whispers from the Dark. You were a teacher. You were a druid. You were the high priest and a teacher. You were definitely male in a past life. Way, 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 millions of years ago. You were like the ruler. Everybody, I mean, you might as well say you were Jesus. Like you were somebody that everybody looked up to. I can't say anything bad about this. I think that because of that, Cindy, people tend to look up to you now. I think you're looked to as the leader. I think people expect you to make it happen. So, what I feel like you've probably brought into this lifetime is the ability to lead, the ability to handle that. It's hard to have everybody look up to you, right? So, I mean, that's amazing, Cindy. I love this for you. Let us know what you think about that. Awesome. You are a born leader. That is for sure. I love it. That's what I have for Cindy.
I do have druids in my tree. I have researched it and found out I have them. Oh!
I love it.
High five.
High five.
I love it. Oh my God.
Oh.
Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, ask that you please show me, tell me, or both. What karmic energies has Cindy brought into this lifetime, please, Spirit, that needs to be healed? Thank you. Okay, here. Okay, what is this, Spirit? Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen this before in vision. I'm seeing a volcano erupting. Okay, what is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's like all kinds of people, like a whole community of people are running. The volcano erupting got you. That's how you passed in this lifetime that I'm seeing here. Oh. Okay. Spirit, how is that affecting this lifetime? Okay. You may cringe seeing movies where that involve volcanoes where it may show people getting burnt in volcano lava. Okay. You may not be able to handle that kind of movie. That's why, if that's the case. Or you may be very interested in watching movies that have like volcanoes in them. Okay. It would be from one extreme or the other. Okay. So either you can't handle it at all or you're very interested. Okay. Spirit, please give me more. What else would there be in this lifetime? Okay, I just heard adventure. So I feel like that experience you have, it like made you very, very adventurous, okay, throughout many different lifetimes because of where Spirit said adventure, okay, like really making you want to explore the earth and just explore the planet, okay, more and more each lifetime. It's almost like um, not just getting outside and grounding, like you want to go explore, okay? Really get to know the earth and what the earth has to offer. That's what I'm getting here. And that you've done that lifetime after lifetime. Let me know. I'm very interested.
All right. Awesome, Cindy. I love it. Thank you, Chaley. I'm so sorry that you lost a child. That's so sad. Just one night. Don't be talking about cakes so yummy and delicious if we can't have some. All right.
Oh, sorry, Chaley.
Yeah. Okay, Jimmy. Jimmy is next. Terry, are you still here? Terry Charms, are you still here? Terry Charms. Terry Charms. Terry Charms. Okay. So, Jimmy, I got Sun, enjoy success and happiness. I got Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Good night, just one night. I got Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Okay, so Jimmy, what I got for you because of the Water Guardian, what I got from you for you is that you worked on a ship. You worked on a ship and you were like a fishing ship. Like what do they call that? A fishing ship? Like you went out to sea and you brought in the lobsters and the crabs and the fish. Is there a different word for that? Why am I blanking on this? So yeah, you're a fisherman on a big ship though. A fisherman on a big ship. And it was hard. It was hard. You'd be out to sea, in all this treacherous water and stuff and fishing, and that was your livelihood and you brought back. But that made you a very hard worker. And you did get paid good for that. Okay. So in this lifetime, I feel like you're also a very hard worker in this lifetime. And what that allows you is the sun. The sun is the most powerful card in this deck. Okay. That is your success and happiness right there. So because you were a hard worker in the past, you brought that forward into this lifetime. And so now you are basking in the success and happiness of being a hard worker. So I don't see a downside to this, really. It was a rough life, but I don't see a downside to that. And that's what I have for Jimmy.
Wow. Jimmy says, I always wanted to do that type of work. Woo! High five again, my friend.
Right?
Awesome. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Jimmy need to know concerning past life karmic energies, please? Thank you. Here. Okay, and who is this? And who is this? I see. Okay, I'm seeing you, Spirit showing me you in coming through as a female. It's like you're working at a pub. It's almost like a setting like an Irish pub. Okay? Very interesting. Now, I'm not saying it's Irish, but it's just like what I've never been to an actual Irish pub other than what we call Irish pub here in America. So I don't know, if it's really set up. I'm just basing on that what I've seen. Okay, so I don't really know if it was a real Irish pub or not, but it's like it looks like that, and the way that these females, one of them being you, are dressed. Okay, you are being the waitress. You have your hair. All the ladies have their hair way up in a bun. And you have like this. It's like this apron that you have around your stomach, like a half apron, and you're serving. I would say this is. I would say about 200 years ago. I'd say about 200 years ago. This is not in America. And there's people here. Hmm. There's a lot of men here who are really mean to you. Spirit's showing me there's like one man that literally is like got his tongue hanging out, just making very vulgar gestures to you. Okay. Being very inappropriate. And you're just trying to do your work. And you're walking away. This male did something sexual to you. Okay? Very unpleasant. Very, very bad situation here. You were just trying to do your job. You're trying to get away from him. It's almost a situation where you have a few women, you have a bunch of drunk men. Okay? That's what I'm being shown here. So you were one of these females in that lifetime. Okay? And so there was no one. I'm talking drunk. I'm not talking having a few beers. I'm seeing drunk. People passed out. Okay, drunk. There was no one there to help you. Okay, to help fight this man off. So some things happen. So what does that mean in this lifetime? So it could mean that you steer clear of places like that. Or it could mean that you're interested in places like that. Remember, it will be an extreme, one or the other. Okay, so either you like going to the bar scene and dancing and things like that, or you're just like, nope, I will not step in that door. Okay, I don't do that. But either way, that's why. Okay. Now, but now this can also, and please, I'm gonna make sure not to do this in a way that will embarrass. Okay, but this can also affect you emotionally when it comes to being intimate sometimes. Okay, and when you don't really know why. Okay, it would be because of how can I say this? I'm gonna say this because don't feel bad because I'm a retired nurse, so I've seen and heard a lot. Okay, what I'm saying here is it can cause trust issues in relationships is the best way to put it. Okay, because of how you were mistreated there. It can make you wonder sometimes, does this person really love me? Or am I just here for certain reasons? Okay. That can go through your mind sometimes. Um, and if it's not that, it definitely would lead to trust. Okay. If it's not affecting you in any other way, it would lead to trust issues. Um, just for the fact of, is this person telling me the truth? Is this person being honest with me? Um, because you were done really dirty and there was no one there. There were all kinds of people there, but no one to help you. And you may feel alone sometimes in situations, feeling like, even though you may have, just for an example, you may have a huge surrounding of friends, but then if something really happens, how many of those friends would be there that you could truly 100% count on to be there for you? Okay, so that may be thoughts or things that you've noticed as well, or things that you just kind of have in your mind. It doesn't mean it has to be now. It could have been sometime in the past in this lifetime. Okay, but just kind of think of, you know, um, how the relationships were, because we can always work on things, just like I had to work on not having this fear of fire. Okay, um, but when I was younger, I didn't realize it, so I just automatically had this fear of fire, and I didn't know why. Okay, but that's what I have for you.
All right. Jimmy says, did not expect that.
Sorry.
Good
I'm sorry.
night. Good night, Rachel. And who else left? Chaley. Good night, Chaley. See you next time. All
Well,
right.
I want to put this out there. It's nothing to do like with sexual. Okay, nothing. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying about trust with people in the relationships. Okay.
Right. Okay. All right. Christina is next. And thank you, Beth, for letting us know that Terry is gone. So I'm marking Lane off. I'm marking Sophia off. I've got Heather, Mehul. I hope I'm saying that. Is that right, Mehul? Amanda, Niraj, Andre. Andre. Is Andre here? Marsha, Kathy K. Oh, there you are. You are here. Okay, got you. Got you, Sophia. Thank you. Okay, perfect. All right, Christina. Christina. Um, the first card I got for you was the sun. The sun. Enjoy success and happiness. And then I got the spirit fox. Trust your talents in changing times. And then I got the medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. So what I'm getting from you is, for your past life, Christina, is that you were a trapper. You lived in the mountains. You were a man. You were a trapper, but you were also a medicine man. Okay. So you were a trapper and you were a medicine man. Very, very healing person. You also had lots of success with this. Lots of success with this. So what I'm feeling now is I'm feeling that I feel like you probably this is what I'm getting. I don't know, maybe it could be the other way around, but I'm getting that you're an animal lover in this lifetime. Like you were very successful at trapping animals and selling their pelts and being a medicine man and healing people. I feel like you're probably still very much a matriarch and a healer. But Christina, I also feel like you probably love animals now. Like you wouldn't go out and trap animals now. Maybe it's the opposite, but that's what I'm getting. And that you do have lots of success as well. So that's, yeah, you definitely were successful then as being this medicine man and trapping these animals and selling their pelts and whatnot. But I feel like you're probably an animal lover now. And that is what I got you. Okay, Lane, I got you. All right, that's what I got for Christina.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Christina need to know? Whoa. Concerning karmic. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Whoa, okay, very strong. Concerning karmic energies that has been brought into this lifetime, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, here. Okay, who is Christina? Okay, Christina, I'm feeling very, very lightheaded. Something happened. Spirit, was it stroke or was it something else? You passed from a stroke. When, Spirit? Okay, I heard 18 and then I heard 2. I can't tell if it's 1882 or 1872. You passed from a stroke. Okay, and Spirit, what else? Spirit, someone's coming in here for you, Christina. Can you tell me your name, please? They're coming in really strong here. What is your name? Christina, they're showing me a star. It's a 5, 6 pointed star. I don't know what that means, but that has some kind of meaning to this person. That may be something you may need to research, ask family, but it's someone that you knew in this lifetime. They're coming through and just gave me that information. They have a 6 pointed star. I don't know what the 6 pointed star means. It was just like a flash, like show me, and then it's gone. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, the person's gone. So you'll have to find out what that means. Okay. I'm sorry that I don't understand what that means, but it's something. I just saw a star. Okay. It's almost like it was on a button of some kind. So I don't know what that means. Spirit, okay, what else would you like to tell Christina, please? Past life karmic? Wow. Okay. Spirit's showing me. Okay, I'm seeing, okay. I'm seeing you're at home in bed. This is like late 1800s. You're home in bed and you have family that is taking care of you. You weren't able to move, but I see your eyes open. Spirit, which one is Christina? Okay, you're coming through here as a male, and you did have on glasses. Okay, you're laying in bed, but you couldn't move. So it's like, but you were dressed. So whoever this caregiver was probably family, but whoever they were taking really good care of you. That, to even have glasses on you while you're laying in bed, okay? You were really taking you have on a long sleeve top too. So you were kept warm. You were really taking care of you. I'm not seeing anything in this lifetime other than you had a stroke. You're very loved. You were very, very loved. You were surrounded by people with love. That's what I have. That's beautiful.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Christina, let us know what you think. Heather's cracking me up. She thought I had Ghost Tube on, then she realized she's got her own playlist playing in the background. It's coming from
Oh,
her.
Heather, I love you.
All right, Juanita, I'm sorry, but our playlist is full. Our list is full for tonight. All right. So the next person is Lane. Lane. Um yeah, so the first one I got was mountains. Stand your ground. Then I got snake, shed your old skin. And then I got Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So I got a clear picture here, Lane, that you were a male in this lifetime. You were definitely living off the land. You were living, I'm getting that you lived in the wilderness, if you will. Doesn't have to be the mountains, just the wilderness. And you were able to do that very easily because you were the earth guardian. You felt very, very grounded and protected and safe living off the land. Um, so I don't feel like this was a rough life for you. I felt like you very much enjoyed it. Um, this shedding your old skin thing, I'm feeling like you were actually so in tuned with the animals that snakes didn't bother you. I forget who said that snakes scared them. That was the only thing that scared them was snakes. Snakes didn't even bother you. You lived among them. You weren't afraid of any animals. So I feel like, yeah, I don't see anything bad coming through forward to this lifetime. I feel, Lane, like you probably are very comfortable outside, but I just got the message that maybe you choose to live the city life now because you don't want to live off the land. So you live a city life now, maybe. So that's kind of the message that I'm getting for Lane. And that's what I have.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Lane need to know of karmic energies that was brought in from past lifetimes, please, Spirit? Thank you. Here. Here or here? Here. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. I'm seeing like a steer, like desert. I'm seeing you coming. Is this masculine? No, no, you're coming. Okay, you're coming in as a female. Okay, what is the karmic situation, please, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, it's some kind of big steer. I don't know a whole lot about the difference in the steer, the the bulls and things like that. I just know this has two huge big horns. Big, big steer. Okay. Um, please show me what Lane is wearing so I can understand the time era. Lane, this was early 1900s. Early 1900s. Wow, you almost just like came right back. I don't know how old you are, but wow. Okay, so you worked on a farm. You helped with the farm. I see. I see goats. Yeah, you worked on a farm. Okay, I see. Okay, give me more, please. What is the karma that has been brought back in? Oh, okay. Spirit's showing me this steer. The steer turned sideways, and it's like its right back hip was sunk in, almost like sick. Okay, like some kind of disease had spread. Did they spread to? Was this to the whole farm or just to this one? Yeah, it spread. It spread. It was like all of the edibles were wiped out. The farm animals. I see. So thank you, Spirit. So that would have been okay. There were goats, and goats would have been um to for milk, okay, to for butter, for cheese, for and for if you believed in eating meat in that culture where I'm seeing you in that era, um, meat as well. There's the steers that are gone. So in this lifetime, it could make you have went through something like seeing your parents um, really in the mindset of what we would call lack now. Okay, always wanting to save and put back and stock up and make sure you have more than enough just in case, right? Somebody else had that kind of energy coming through earlier. Kind of like don't you waste your food, that kind of thing. You better eat every bite from your plate. Don't get out more than you can eat and things like that. um it can also make you feel like like living very frugally, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing as long as you don't allow it to consume your whole way of thinking, because that can block your abundance as well if if you go overboard with it. um but that's all I'm getting here. I'm not getting anything major here that you've brought with you, so that's wonderful.
Yeah, that is good because I didn't either, for sure. All right, Lane, let us know what you think. Triple J. All right, next is Sophia. Sophia, interestingly, I got the She Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. I got the White Witch, Be the Light. And then I got the Broken Arrow for the first time tonight. Embrace the energy of peace. So, Sophia, what I'm getting from you for your past life is that you were a witch. Um, you wanted you were a witch, definitely. You were in this lifetime that you were a witch. You were um, put to death, but the broken arrow is a sign of peace. It is a sign of we're not going to fight anymore. So what I feel for you is You now, in this lifetime, all you want to be is you. You want to be the true witch that you are. You want to just have peace. You want to be the light. You want to be the white witch. You want to unleash all the healing powers that you have. And you just want peace. You just want peace. You don't want to fight anymore because you fought so hard when you were a witch in your past life. You fought so hard and you didn't survive. Now you just want to be yourself, you want to be the light, and you want a peace for everybody, including yourself. So it really, I feel like you have a really hard time, especially right now with so much turmoil in the world, that you are having a really hard time with it. You just want to feel peace. You just want people to get along. And that's what I have for Sophia.
Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Sophia need to know, please, concerning karmic energies that have been brought into this lifetime? Thank you, Spirit. Here. Okay. Here. Is this Sophia? Oh, wow. Sophia, you're coming through as a nun. Like a real nun. I'm seeing you caring for children. I feel like this is some kind of orphanage. Oh gosh, this was a long time ago. This had to have been hundreds of years ago. Spirit, can you give me more of an era? Okay, here's what I can tell you because I honestly don't know. Okay, you can look it up. The nun that I'm being shown, it's like it form fits to the head, like almost like if you take a pair of pantyhose and put it on the head. Okay, it's form fitting, flat on the head, straight to the head. Okay, and there's like this big long veil. The robe that she's wearing is like a brownish color. Okay, and so is the veil's like a reddish brown. Okay, the veil's really long that goes with it. Um, so whatever era that would be, but it's like I see her, she's tending to all these children. I really feel like, yeah. So, okay. So, two things here. One, um, there may have been issues that you notice with relationships. Doesn't have to be just intimate relationships. Okay. Um, because in that lifetime, you were, you were kind of solitary as far as being around. I didn't see many other nuns around you. So it's kind of like there weren't a lot of people there around you, adults. It was all children, other than a few other nuns. Okay. So you may have had issues, either relating to people as far as being able to really give yourself, tell others your true thoughts and feelings at times. You may have been more reserved, is what I'm saying, more held back until you really get to know someone. Um, not, not doing what I do and just, telling it all. But you wait and get to know the person, and before you really tell them some of the deeper parts of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Honestly, it can be very smart. Okay, but that's why. Okay, because honestly, you didn't really get to have grown up a lot of grown-up conversation, okay? And you had to be careful what you said too around children, okay? Now, here's another thing. You could be this is going to be one of those extreme, one or the other. You may be very, 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 very fond of children, whether they're your own or not, or you may be someone who says, you know what, I love children, but I prefer not to have my own. Okay, one or the other. Okay, there's definitely something involving children here for you, but that's all I'm getting here. That's really good. That's really, really good.
All right. Excellent. Okay, great. Let us know what you think of that, Sophia. All right, Heather, let's get Heather done so she can go get a shower and do her errands. All right, Heather, I have the peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. Then I have arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. And then I have moon, take note of intuitive messages. So, Heather, what I'm getting for you is in your past, one of your past lives, I feel like you were definitely a right fighter. You definitely fought for what you believed in. I feel like you also always had the gift, intuitive abilities more so because you knew you believed in yours, Heather, and that's why you have to protect yourself. You've felt like you've had to protect yourself. So I feel like in this lifetime, the biggest thing for you is to feel like you always have to be protecting yourself because you were the one that fought for what you believed in. You were the one that knew that you had abilities and used them. You were the one that was the right fighter. So you've always had to protect yourself, but you brought that into this lifetime. You've brought into this lifetime the need, the feeling to, I have to protect myself. I can't truly let it all out there. Somebody's going to come at me because they don't believe the same thing I do. That's what I'm getting for Heather. So I don't see it as being really, really bad, but I feel like sometimes you can hit snags with maybe somebody isn't feeling, I don't know, like you might jump to conclusions that somebody doesn't like you or it wants harm to come to you because you're bringing that forward from the past, and maybe it's not true. Maybe you jump to conclusions a little bit too much thinking that somebody doesn't like you when it's not true. Resonates. Yeah.
Oh. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth. Whoa. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Slow down. Slow down, please. Okay, what would you like to tell me, Spirit? Just, whew. Voltage. Okay, here. Okay, here. Thank you. Spirit did not let me finish. Okay. Okay, who is Heather? Oh, what? Oh, Heather. Okay. That makes so much sense. Okay, so Heather, I'm seeing. Okay, this looks like probably about mid 1600s, something like that. Okay, I'm seeing a female who was your mother in this lifetime. Okay, lying in a casket. Okay, it's like having a ceremony. Okay, there's all kinds of people around. Now, you are coming through as a female. What is that she's holding? You're holding a cross in your hand. Okay. Oh. This is your mother. You're trying to make your way. Oh, these darn eras. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get so frustrated because of things I see that happened in certain eras. But I can't change it. But you have a cross. It's like you're trying to walk towards your mother, lying in a casket amidst all these people. Okay. This is your mother, for goodness sake. Okay. You should be allowed to go up to your mother. You're holding this cross. You're like holding it like this. Okay. And walking toward. There are men that are standing behind you that are taller than you. So you're like a young girl. I would say probably 15, 16 years old. Okay. And there are these men that are dressed in these uniform-like things, have their hands on their hips, looking at you. This is a lot of control stuff here. Control how maybe the mother had passed away from a certain disease or something, but the casket's open. I don't really understand this. The casket's open. But for some reason, it's like they have their hands on their hips. They look really hateful, not allowing you to get up close to your mom. So, is there anything else with this spirit that you're wanting to tell me or show me? No. Everyone's watching you. Okay, everyone's watching you. Everyone sees the situation, whatever this is. Maybe your mother had done something. Because these people feel almost like military of some kind. Maybe your mother did something. Maybe that's why. Maybe she was like in custody, that she got caught doing something. Maybe that's why you weren't allowed to come up closer to her or something. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. I don't feel like this was in America at all. So what this means, I feel like in this lifetime, Heather, you feel like people are just, because what I'm seeing here is everybody's looking at you. You didn't do anything. Maybe your mother did, but you did not. Okay? So it's like this feeling of, oh my gosh, everybody's going to be looking at me. Oh my gosh, everybody's looking at me. Like I'm the guilty one, or I'm the bad one, or something like that. Okay? You were just trying to, I want to cry. You were just trying to be there for your mom. You loved your mom. That's all I see here. So, but that would definitely affect you in this lifetime in that way. You know, as far as like giving your heart. There you go. Exactly what Stephanie just said.
Yep.
How people, you feeling like people will take you or watch you or look at you a certain way. But really, most of that's just stemming from a past life situation.
Yep. Okay. All right, Heather, let us know what you think. Okay, Mehul. Mehul is next. And then Amanda and Niraj. Are you still here? I think I finally figured it out. It's Niraj, like Mirage, but Niraj.
Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful.
So Amanda and Niraj, please let us know that you're still here. And then after them, I don't think Aunt Andre's here. Marcia, Kathy K. Marcia and Kathy K, are you still here? Listen, it just all depends. We try to get finished in 3 hours, but you just never know. So, all right. So Amanda and Niraj, let us know if you're still here. Yes, excellent. I don't know about Amanda. Kathy K is. And what about Marcia? Marcia. Where are you? Andre is definitely not here. Okay, Marcia's here. Okay, I don't see Amanda, so we might cross her off. Amanda, if you don't comment soon, we're going to cross you off and move on to Niraj. Okay. All right, Mehul, are you ready? First, I got the Hermit, retreat and recharge. Thanks, Heather. It does make sense to me too, just knowing you. And then I got the Drum, dream journey. And then I got the Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So what I'm getting for you is, Mehul, I feel like this definitely goes back in time. You were a traveler. You were like a traveling trader, if you will. Oh my gosh, it just came to me. I almost see you as if like you were a gypsy. You were a gypsy. That's what you were. Gypsy. You were a gypsy. You traded everything you could to just live traveling, to travel and live. You journeyed. You dreamed and you journeyed. And you could be a hermit at times because, being a gypsy is a tough life. I mean, it's not like you put down roots and stuff. It's not like a lot of people may not really, want that kind of life. So sometimes you were a hermit and you were okay with that. So I feel like sometimes you feel what comes into this lifetime is you feel different. You feel drawn to live your life the way you want to live it. And that I feel like sometimes maybe you do retreat, you do live as a hermit because you are being yourself. You are on your own journey, traveling your own journey and being yourself. And maybe sometimes you don't open up as easily to people. I just got the message that you don't necessarily feel like you could put roots down in one place. Like you don't feel connected, like you have to stay in one place. Like you feel like you can be anywhere. I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but that's what I've got for you, Mehul, that you just feel like you can do it. You can just go wherever. You don't feel like you have to stay in one place. That's what I got.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I love that. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both. For Mehul, what karmic information would you like for Mehul to know that has been brought into this lifetime that needs to be released or that needs to be addressed? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Here. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is this is going along with what Stephanie said, but there's lots of animals. Okay? It's like you were part of a circus. You like part of a traveling circus.
I almost saw that too.
Oh my God. You saw that too?
Yeah, like a gypsy or a circus. I almost said circus and then I said gypsy, but it's kind of the same thing.
There's like animals everywhere. But it's like You're with the circus. That is so cool. That is like so cool. Okay, wow. Okay, so how?
Sorry, we get really excited sometimes.
Right, right. So how did okay? So what with the circus spirit would be karmic in this lifetime? What are you trying to tell me or show me? Lots and lots of animals. You spent a lot of time with the animals, not the people. Okay? So, okay. You were married. You do have a significant other with you. You were married, okay? But it's like you did say, Stephanie, didn't you say like in hermit mode?
Yes.
Because you did from people. You kept yourself surrounded with these animals. This is beautiful. So in this lifetime, we're going to go back to the extremes again. You may be very connected to animals. You may do something working with animals or would have wanted to as a child. Um, so either you're very, very close to animals or you kind of stay away from animals because you're not connected to them. Okay? It's going to be one of the two. So it's extreme though. It'll be you absolutely love animals or want to be with animals, want to help animals, just love them, love them, love them, or you don't at all. Okay?
Or you don't.
Yeah, or you don't at
Or
all.
you don't.
You know? But I don't see anything like that really needs to be released here. So that means you've released it already. That's beautiful.
I love that. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Okay, let us know what you think, Mehul. All right, Niraj, I've got you next. You know?
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so here we go, Niraj. I have Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. I have High Priestess, harness mystic power. And then I have Sage, be devoted and committed. Okay, so I feel like you you were you were a high priestess. So I'm not getting like really high priestess. I'm getting leader. I'm getting more of the sage. I'm getting more you were who everybody came to for the answers. You were who they came to lead them. And so I feel you were a man. However, I feel that you had this nurturing ability about you. So they felt comfortable coming to you to nurture them. So, but then you've got the shapeshifter. And I feel like the shapeshifter, you were able to transform and adapt to what different people needed when they came to you. So I'm asking spirit right now, what is the karmic message here? And what spirit's telling me is maybe in this lifetime, you're really tired of being the one that has all the answers. You're tired of taking care of everybody else. In this lifetime, you want other people to take care of it. You don't want to lead it. You don't want to take care of it. You don't want to adapt. You just want to live your life and you just want to be. You don't want to be the one that everybody comes to that has all the answers. You just want to be like, you know what? I don't have the answers today. So, bye, Mehul. Thank you. So that's what I've got. That's what I've got. I don't know, Niraj, if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm picking up.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both for Niraj. What karmic energies have been brought into this lifetime, please? What would you like to reveal for Niraj? Thank you. Where was that? Here? Here. Okay, thank you. Here. And what is this? Oh my gosh. Niraj. You were a male. You were a scientist. I'm seeing you with goggles. You're wearing goggles. And you have an assistant wearing goggles too. It's like you're creating something. This is sometime in the 1800s. This is not America. What is happening here? It's like you're trying to figure something out. You're trying to, because I'm seeing you mixing things. You're trying to figure out how to make something. And who is this? It's something really, really dangerous because both of you, like I said, are wearing goggles. And what's going on here? Oh, gosh. What in the world? Okay, so I'm seeing military people crawling through caves like this. I think you work for a government somewhere as a scientist. And a different government, a different country's army snuck in on you. Okay, and what happened here, Spirit? What happened? What's the outcome? Okay, Spirit's showing me you were captured. Okay. So I feel like how this could you were captured, but they used your knowledge. They used you and your knowledge to help them, whoever these people are. So they didn't, I don't see them really harming you, but it's the fact it's kind of like they kind of in a sense kidnapped you, but you were an adult, you were an older person, but they like took you away with against your will to work for a different government. You were very intelligent. Very, very intelligent. So they literally stole you. You were that smart. Wow. So you may have a fear of like of staying in relationships. If you're going to be able to stay in relationships for a long time, or like uh, this is a tricky one. I've never experienced something like this before. It could bring up trust issues, especially like around groups of people. Um, because again, it's like you were stolen and brought somewhere else and being used. But it was kind of like that's the deal. We'll be good to you, but you have to do what we say. So you can have trouble with people, with control, people trying to control you in this lifetime, people trying to use you in this lifetime, manipulate you a lot in this lifetime. It could be for your knowledge or some kind of skill that you know and you do really well, and people want to use you for that. But I feel like a lot of it has to do with your knowledge. You're really intelligent. So it's going to be like a thing in this lifetime to release that, in a sense of seeing the red flags in people that are wanting to use you for what you can give them. Because I feel like you're really, really free-hearted here. You're really, really good to people, but you're also super smart, um, super talented with something. And Spirit doesn't want you to continue extending yourself to so many people who are going to use you. That's what I have here.
Okay. All right, Niraj, let us know what you think of that. Let us know. Thank you for sticking in here with us. All right, next is, and hello, Carol. Next is Marsha. So, Marsha, I have spring, see your seeds grow. I have seer, see beyond the current situation. And I have shaman, trust your higher forces. So I feel that you were definitely a sage, a seer in a past lifetime. I feel like this goes way, 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 way back. And I feel like you were very mysterious. Um, I feel like you were also kind of a gypsy. I feel that Marcia, you were kind of a gypsy. You were definitely a female sage, if you will. Um, yes, you were there to help people. People could come to you for help, but you were kind of like so mysterious. It was almost like the witch. People were scared of you, if you will. Like, oh my gosh, do we dare ask the sage, you know? And so I feel like what that brings into this lifetime is you don't want to be the quiet one. You don't want to be the intimidating one. You want to be out there. You want to see your seeds grow. You want to be social. You want to be, you don't want to be intimidating. You want people to feel comfortable being around you because you were so intimidating in the past and so mysterious. Maybe you don't want to be mysterious at all in this lifetime. And that's what I have for Marsha.
Okay. Okay. I love it. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what karmic energies has Marsha brought? Okay, here. Thank you. It was quick. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what is this? Okay, and who is Marsha in this? Oh, Marsha. Okay. I feel like this is actually the Victorian era. because of the clothes. Okay, and which one is Marsha? Okay, you're coming through as a female. Okay, is this Marsha's husband in that era? Okay, so yeah, I want to stress you and your husband in this era are very young. Okay, I'm feeling like maximum 20 years old, both of you. Okay. And you're dressed to the gill. You have this huge big hat on that's got these big beads and feathers and just, huge, and this big, huge, gorgeous dress. Like you're really fancy, okay, for that era. And you're seeing your husband kissing another female. Okay. So you saw it, your own eyes. Okay, Spirit, please give me more. So I can already tell you that's going to bring in trust issues with relationships in this one, okay, in this lifetime. But what else, Spirit? What else is there to overcome? Thank you. I heard feeling of less than, feeling not enough. Always wondering or feeling that you are not enough um, to, what's the words I should use? Like in the beginning of relationships, you may feel like, oh, great, this person truly loves me or whatever. But very shortly after that, then you start criticizing yourself. Oh, well, I need to do this more. I need to fix my hair more. I need to do this. My hair is just not good enough. And my body's just not good enough. And I'm talking more than what girls usually go through. Okay. I'm talking about like really feeling like you are not enough, that you'll never be enough. There's always something you're finding about yourself instead of seeing how beautiful you are, finding your beautiful qualities and making those rock. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit has an assignment for you, and it's to stand in front of the mirror and every day, and I heard 10 days. So every day for 10 days, find something beautiful about yourself physically. Physically. Okay. Find something beautiful.
I love that. I love that, Marsha.
Mhm.
Let us know
Yep.
what you think. All right, we're down to Kathy. Kathy K. Kathy with an I. We got another star seed. Kathy, you're a star seed. You were a star seed. We have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. We have Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. And we have Direction Guardian. Choose your path. So what I'm getting is we're definitely a star seed. You were from, I don't know what other realm, planet, galaxy, etc. And I feel like, as Michelle said before, volunteer. So I feel like in this lifetime, you feel like you have to choose your path. You chose to come to Earth in this lifetime, but you might not feel like you belong here. So I feel like you're spending a lot of this lifetime feeling like you may not belong. Did you make the right decision by coming to Earth, or should you have stayed as a star seed? And what are you going to do next? Are you going to choose to go back? So I feel like that could cause the indecision, or that can cause you to feel like you just don't belong here, Kathy. And that's what I have for Kathy.
Okay. Very interesting. I love that. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, ask that. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Tone it down, please. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Shoo, that was some energy. Wow. What would you like to tell Kathy, please? What would you like to tell Kathy? Karmic energies. Thank you, Spirit. I almost feel like, wow, it's almost like, Kathy, I can't really breathe. Getting really lightheaded. Kathy, it's like you don't truly fit in. You don't truly fit in here. It's like having trouble breathing. Like if you go somewhere, if you're used to living in one certain altitude above sea level, and you go somewhere else and you change that, and it affects the breathing, it affects different things in your body. That's how I'm feeling here. I just saw the cosmos. That's how I'm feeling here. It's like, yes, you can make friends. You're great at making friends. You're a lovely, lovely person. But there's something within you, you know, you don't belong here. And when I say you don't belong here, I am talking about exactly what Stephanie was saying. Spirit seriously showed me the cosmos. Okay? You know there's something more, something greater. And it's true. It's true. That is who you are. Spirit, can you show me more, please? Uh, is there? Okay, thank you. Okay, hold on just a moment. Spirit's going to show me something for you. I feel very, very spiritually high right now. Okay, Spirit is wanting you to practice more and more, not just meditation, but opening your crown chakra. Okay, specifying with the crown chakra, playing 963 hertz solfeggio frequency music. Okay, you can do it while you sleep or during the day, it doesn't matter, but playing that to help you open it more. Even if you already do, Spirit's wanting you to practice like opening it, closing it, like you would a muscle, like practicing it, like to where you can on demand open it, and then you can on demand close it. Okay, because what it is Spirit is wanting to communicate with you even more, give you more downloads, give you more information. But it's like you have to exercise that more than what you already do naturally, because there's more information. There's a lot of information the Spirit wants to give you here. It's like it's so much that my head feels really top heavy, all in through here, almost like it's putting pressure on my brain. It's so much information. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All I can say is wow. It's like, okay. Even if you meditate, okay, already, the Spirit's saying more, connect more, okay? Learn how to open, close directly, immediately.
And Kathy,
Oh my gosh.
you fit in with us. So
Yes.
I'm not a starseed, but you fit in with us. So you have a safe place to come whenever we're here, and we love having you. And this has been an amazing night.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You're welcome here.
Yes, Laura, exactly, Laura. And thank you, Gail. Thank you for handling that. I don't know if you say it, Francis. I'm sorry, dear. We've been going for over 3 hours, so the list was full, and we've just finished with everybody. So, and it wouldn't be fair to take a donation from you and put you in when there's a couple people that have been here almost all night that aren't getting readings. So. But thank you so much, and you can come back next time.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
So we love you. And I thank you, Laura. I am planning, unless something happens, I'm planning on doing my live on Thursday night, right? Because the Aries full moon is Friday morning. What did you tell me, Laura? Like at 5:39 or something like that AM. So I am planning on doing the full moon uh, live on Thursday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be putting that out there. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you to all the new people, and thank you to the 12 that are still on here.
yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because listen, we could not do this. This is teamwork, guys. You and us,
That's
teamwork,
right.
okay? Because every person that comes on here, every person that comments, thumbs up, subscribes, whatever you do to contribute to our channels, okay? That helps us get out around the world to help people for free doing things like this, okay?
Right.
For people who really, really need help. And we couldn't do it without you all, plain and simple. So
That's right.
thank you, thank you, thank you for helping us live our purpose. This is
Yes.
beautiful. We love you.
Oh, Kathy, you are welcome with us, with this family. As you see, it's a family. You are welcome with us anytime.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, guys, Stephanie, do you have anything else?
I think I'm tapped out.
Okay, me too, right? The
But
energy is
no, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
right. This was
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you guys so much again. We're gonna go ahead and end this stream. May you guys have an extremely blessed and lovely week, and hope to see you guys again soon.